Hello, everybody. This is Pot Squatch of Pot Squatch Growers, coming to you hard, coming to you fast. Not from the Legion of Doom, from the middle of the woods. Anyway, in actuality, there is a very important thing that I felt the need to make a video about for you. And just give me a moment to light my cigarette here. I was performing my morning ablutions, having a shit, and I came across a Facebook ad from a consulting group called Cann, C-A-N-N, Grow Consulting. Advertising basically what they're doing is they were like, oh, like come here, and we'll help you get your ACMPR medical cannabis growing license. We can get your license up to 100 grams, no big deal, baby. It's all good. I'm not debating whether or not there will be a doctor there that's willing to sign off on you. But the fact of the matter is we need to acknowledge that, one, the ACMPR is being disbanded. If you want proof of that, I've got documents sent to me from the government because I hold an ACMPR license. That branch of the government is being disbanded. They're only accepting those for the first 3 months from October 17th onwards. Given the current date of where we're at now, you've got roughly a little under 2.5 months where those forms will do you any fucking good anyway. The current holding ACMPR licenses will be transferred over to the new system, but when we all go to renew in 6 to 12 months, for most of us, we will be using new documentation. But this group, this company called Cann Grow Consulting, is misrepresenting things to people. They're basically saying, oh, like you can get this wonderful new license and we're going to help you and this or that, and you just got to pay us a little bit of money, and what about compassionate doctors? Fuck off. That's offensive to me. Calling them a compassionate doctor, these motherfuckers are taking money for fucking signing your paperwork. Canadians, you don't need to pay a third-party unsanctioned group that's not sanctioned by the government or the Health Board of Canada, okay, to help you. You literally need to find a normal doctor. If your doctor won't do it, there are many doctors out there that are, in fact, actual compassionate doctors who are willing to talk to you. They're not going to charge you money for that. They're going to consult you and help you, because the whole point of this system that is now being disbanded and rebuilt in a whole different way, and we don't really know what that's going to look like yet because they haven't really told us, is something that's put in place to help people. Okay? And I'm sorry, there's not a fucking person on the planet that needs 100 grams a day for a prescription. That was one of the bigger problems with the ACMPR. Is the fact is nobody really has a really good grasp in terms of what actual requirements for prescriptions are required. And I'm sorry, I'm sure somebody is going to comment on this video and be like, oh, I need 100 grams of pot a day. Fucking bullshit, man. I'm a cancer survivor who lives in continuous pain. I qualify for disability, man. And the fact of the matter is, I don't need that much weed. Like, come on now. I'm not saying there's not a lot of people out there who need a lot of weed. There is. But not 100 grams, not 200 grams. There are licenses that have been awarded in this country that are quote-unquote personal production licenses worth 250 to 400 grams. This is an abuse of a system that is a really beautiful system that was put in place to try to help people that is now being disbanded. So anyway, for shame, Cann Grow Consulting, you're misrepresenting yourselves, you're taking advantage of people, you're a third-party, unsanctioned load of crap that is sitting there taking advantage of people's ignorance, really. People are hopeful and wanting to fucking take care of themselves and this or that, and now because of the new global climate since October 17th, people are a little bit more willing to actually ask questions and maybe try to do something because, we were all afraid before, even though we've had legal cannabis in Canada for medical purposes for almost 20 years. So the fact of the matter is, before you go pay a third-party consulting group to sign your paperwork, you need to know what they're doing. They're a bunch of greedy fucks taking advantage of a system that's no longer even going to be in place. It's being rebuilt and called something else with a whole different branch of the government. But the fact of the matter is, do not send them your hard-earned cash. They are assholes. These doctors, as far as I'm concerned, that are sitting there taking money for their signature on these forms are basically breaking an ethical code that I think doctors should hold themselves up to. Okay? You don't give your signature to someone for money. You sign off on their documents and consult them for their own medical profile to help them live a better quality of life. You fucking turd nugget fucking turnips. Cann Grow Consulting and all other consulting groups out there right now signing documents on a dying system for money, misrepresenting themselves. You're a bunch of fucking asshats and you all deserve to fucking just be shut down and put away. everyone out there, just exercise a little bit of knowledge, do a little bit of reading in terms of the current political global stuff going on, or national stuff, excuse me, going on for us right now. Okay? If you have any questions, any of you, feel free to ask me. If I know the answer, I will tell you. If I don't know it, but I can find it for you, I will go find that answer for you and provide it. The fact of the matter is, when I saw that this morning, that's something that I find quite bothersome. It's been going on for years. I mean, I've been aware of it for years, but I mean, it's like, especially now that the ACMPR is being disbanded and a whole another system's being put in place, and then I see this company fucking just posting this like an hour or two ago, and I read through this shit, and they're like, they mentioned nothing about that, you know what I mean? And it's like, at the end of the day, it's just a cash grab. Like the government's doing, like all these other people are doing. It's just a fucking cash grab, okay? You can go get your licenses without paying any money, okay? There's 2 forms under the ACMPR, which you can still use the next 2.5 months. One for your personal filling out. The next one will be filled out by your doctor. You send both of those in. It used to be a lot harder. There used to be four or five forms, depending on the way you were doing it, and a lot of other bullshit. It was like, 72 pages. But it's very simplified now. The doctor's form, if I remember correctly, is like 2 pages, and your one is maybe 3 or 4. It's very simple. There are compassionate doctors out there willing to help and consult you and give you the signature that you need to get your license to keep yourself both healthy and safe without charging you money, okay? This isn't something, you don't need to pay money for this. It's all free. It's through our fucking government. It's through our healthcare fucking system. And don't let any of these fucking turd nuggets tell you different, because they're fucking wrong and they're taking advantage of people and fucking with you and trying to take your money. So, this is Pot Squatch Growers saying, fuck you, Cann Grow Consulting, and all other fucking turd nugget, third party, unsanctioned pieces of shit that are out there doing this too. Any doctor associated with them, you're a fucking shithead, and you deserve to lose your medical license, you fucking turd. Anyway, everybody, this is Pot Squatch saying, I'm out. I'm gonna go fucking back to the couch because I'm fucking quite ill today. But I've had a shot of whiskey and figured I could put on a good face for a few minutes for all of you to make this video about this shit. Okay, everybody, this is Pot Squatch Growers saying much love to you. Word to your mother, don't be afraid to take risks. Word. Peace the fuck out.